Hey everybody, hi. Is anybody here? Let's see. Let's give people a minute to come in. I'm having a coffee. Mm. Let's see who's here today. I hope everybody's doing fine. So I can see we have one person in here. Please say hi if you can hear me. Oh, the camera is a little off. There you go. Hi, who's here? Say hi. I hope you're doing fine. Oh, sorry. I'm so tired today. I don't know about you, but we had the spring time changed today, last night. So, yeah, I'm tired. Hi, Nina. Yeah, welcome to summer. I'm so much better off when when we do the other way around in the fall. I'm so tired today. How about you, Nina? How are you faring with the whole time change? Wonder how many people will be in here today. Hi, Elsa. How are you doing? How are you faring with the time change? I just fell asleep just before the live, so I was a bit because I needed to get coffee and all the things. So yeah, I feel a little off. Oh, Nina, it takes you 2 weeks. Well, when it's back, I don't really have a lot of issues because that is an extra hour I can sleep. But this one, where it takes an hour away, it might take me a few days. Oh, Elsa, you're a little off too. Every time I sit down today, I just snooze off. So I've been trying to fold the laundry, and we did some cleaning earlier, and I'm like, yeah, I could sleep a few hours. I've been sitting here trying to do a little diamond painting, and I keep falling asleep. It's so weird. Usually I wake up around now. Um, well, right about now, old time, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. Uh, I have brain fog today because I'm so tired. It is absolutely crazy. And I can't drink too much coffee. I don't know if you saw my unboxing this Friday where I don't know what's wrong with me, but I actually think it was the coffee because usually I don't drink coffee that early in the morning. And I just felt totally weird and flustered, and my English was jumpy, and I don't know what. So, no coffee for me just after breakfast. Apparently, I can't handle it very well. So, yeah. What did you do this weekend? Except for trying to deal with the time change. I wonder where everybody is today. Maybe they got used to it being an hour later for them. I don't know. Francesca, hi, welcome. I was about to think that nobody would stop by today. Hey, Carol, welcome. Well, Carol, I'm tired because we just had the time change this evening, last night. So my head is all over the place. I mean, I feel like I can't think straight right now. But it'll be there eventually. Anthony, hey, welcome. How are you doing? Are you out and about with Apollo? I just sent pictures to Anthony yesterday because his yarn is in for there's a lot of yarn. I'm not going to use all of this, but the color for knitting bandanas to Apollo. So I sent him some pictures yesterday. Nina finished The Howling Wolf and kitted down and somewhat kitted up, scratching my head about the washi and the border. You can just, do I have any of them here that I did that with? No. I don't think so. No, because usually I just, when I put on the washi, I just take an X-Acto knife or something and I just cut so I can see the symbols. Carol, I feel so bad, but I can't stay. All my kids and grandkids just got here for a birthday celebration, but I wanted to stop in and apologize. Oh, it's okay, Carol. Have fun with the family. They're way more important than my life. Hey, Morgana. How are you doing? Nina, his name is Anthony, but I'm pretty sure if you just wrote single and placing, he would know who you're talking about. Morgana, I was thinking, are we friends on Instagram, on Facebook? Because I was trying to find you and I wasn't successful. And it might just have been me. Okay, Carol, have fun. I'm not sure if Berta will be here today because I sent her off to bed. I talked with her a little earlier and I was like, wait, what are you doing up this early? And it was 6 a.m. her time. And she told me that she's been up since 4 a.m. And I was like, wait, what? Why are you up? Angie, hi. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So we were talking a little and she was so tired and I sent her off to bed because she has a Zoom meeting in about 2 hours. So I was like, back to bed, woman. You're tired. I can see it on your face. She sent a picture. So yeah, she needed some sleep. Do you know if you get pictures from people you know well and you can see it on their face that they're tired and they're in pain. And hey Mary, no, you're not late. I mean, we've been here 9 minutes. I'm happy you're here, Mary. How are you doing? Do you enjoy a bit of a weekend off? But I'm happy you're here. So yeah, Berta should hopefully be in bed. No, me neither, Morgana. We need to figuring that out. Oh, I can imagine, Mary. You've been so busy with all that shop thing. Maybe you should actually consider doing that every other week. I know you need to sell, but maybe, taking a little bit off so that you actually have more time to produce the putty. I don't know. You're working on your taxes? Ugh, not funny. We just had, I know the system in Denmark is different. Oh wait, Andy, my stats video broke. Oh, okay. I was I was watching Angie's stats video and I was like, did I not just watch this one a few weeks ago? But okay, Angie. Um, what was I saying? I forgot. Please tell me what I was saying. And Anthony is working on cleaning the house. You're also working on a picture collage of Apollo. Ooh, you need to post that one. I would love to see it. And we did cleaning earlier. Well, at least we have Dora who does all the cleaning around the house, and then we just need to do, cleaning the bathroom and all the boring stuff. So, yeah. Oh, he sent you pictures of his parents? Yay, Anthony. And Francesca is sorry she missed Mary's live yesterday. The new time conflicts with their regularly scheduled Saturday activity. Oh, Francesca, sometimes that is it. Then you just have to watch the replay. I have several people where I would love to see their lives, but I'm asleep at that hour. So, yeah. I actually hope that the lives that you're going to do, Anthony, will be so I can actually see them. Otherwise, I just have to watch the replays. Every time people go live late in the afternoon, I'm basically asleep. Hey, Maria. Hey, Elisa. How are you doing? Oh, yeah, I was talking about the tax system. I just got it again. So you're doing taxes, Mary. And the system in Denmark is way different. We just get your whatever the name is ready. You can go in and check if you need to change some numbers or add some numbers, something like that. And at the same time, they're like, okay, if everything is all right, you either need to pay us money or you will get a tax refund. And thank God I'm getting a tiny refund this year. David is getting more, but I'm like, okay, I think I'll be able to buy everything for my cross stitch conversion. Maria, it's your birthday! Yay, happy birthday! Oh no, Elisa. It's a bad pain day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Elisa. Oh, Anthony's sending me pictures. So we can see it is his parents. No, wait, not there. I was going into the to the messenger. That's not it. Look at Apollo's mom. She's so different. Oh my God, Apollo is all white and his mom is black and white. But look at the eyes. That is Apollo's eyes. Everybody is saying happy birthday to Maria. I'm not going to sing to you because that'll just be evil, okay? Oh, there's the colors. That is Apollo's dad. But look, his eye color is brown. So he has his mother's eyes and daddy's colors. Yeah, send some love for Elisa. Okay, Morgana, well, I will accept that. Wait, what did Anthony say? He's oldest? Yeah, it's just Anthony. The picture you sent me looked like there's no snow. So I was like, okay, that might be a bit older. There you are. We're friends now, Morgana. Elisa, I know he's a mix of Malamute and Husky. And I might think that the mom is a Husky and the dad is the Malamute. Please correct me if I'm wrong, Anthony, but that is my first instinct. Words are hard when you're tired. Sorry. Oh, I think I'm gonna need a lot of coffee today. The weather is actually quite beautiful today. We have a blue sky with some clouds in it. And the good thing is now that we have the time change, it is getting an hour later. So yay. Yeah, that's right, Morgana. Diamond painting damsel. Oh my god, my head. Nina, your youngest daughter is finally coming home. Yay, Nina. She's been away so long. Hey, Anna. Welcome. How are you doing? How was your weekend? How are you faring with the whole time change, Anna? We are quite a lot of Europeans today, actually. So we're all, I don't know, tired or bombed in our head. I know it felt so fun because usually I go to bed at around 2 a.m. So I was looking at my phone and I was like, why is it 3 a.m.? I just looked at my watch and I was like, oh, darn it, woman. Time change. I was like, okay, I should have been in bed for an hour ago or something, but no. Thank you, Morgana. Yes, please give a thumbs up. I have 12 people in here and 3 have liked it. So, well, people are leaving me now. Okay. They don't like that. They have to give me a thumbs up. It's okay. Yeah, me too, Anna. Oh, she's only home for a few weeks, Nina? She's going to a guide school in Spain and has to be gone from mid April and 7 months. That is cool. Is that because she has to be out, I don't know where, for a few months? Well, maybe the boyfriend could accompany her, or I don't know. He can visit. I don't know. I would have a hard time being away from David that long. Not even in the beginning. I think back when we were just dating or whatever you call it, um, we saw each other at least every other weekend when I wasn't working. And when was that? About 6 months after we started dating, I went to Germany to visit a friend from back when I was an au pair. And that was the longest week of my life because it was over the week where we usually saw each other. So that was a long week. And that is, I don't know, 19 years ago. Time flies. Can you believe it? This September, I have been with David 20 years. It's okay, Anna. Life is more important than alive. She's saying she hasn't finished traveling. She told you last Saturday, and I'm so sad. Nina, she's young. She needs to travel. Oh, I'm happy for her. I know you're sad, but oh my God, she needs to be out and about. Thank you, Francesca. It's mad. I mean, in September, we've been married 16 years as well. And I'm like, I'm not that old. Have a great weekend, Anna, and great week. And I'm like, how can it be 16 and 20 years? I mean, I haven't aged that much. Oh, I don't know if any of you were in Edward and Elizabeth's live this Tuesday. They were trying to flatter me, I think, because we were talking about how long we've been together, and I was telling them, well, 20 years, and both of them were like, did you get married as a teenager? And I was like, no, I was 28. They were like, wait, how old are you? You look like you're something very younger. And I'm like, well, now you're flattering me. I actually think that I'm pretty close in age to both Elizabeth and Edward. Which reminds me, I still have to finish that scarf. It is because it's only the boring part that's left. I need to bind it off and I need to weave in all the ends. And everybody that knows me as a knitter know I hate to weave in the ends, but I have to. Hey Paige, thank you and welcome. How are you doing? Yeah, 20 years. It's crazy. I mean, I know some of you have been married even longer or been with your spouses even longer, but to me it's crazy. Nina, I was sad too when my oldest was away for a year in New York, and then 2 years later spent a year in London. I know that's okay, but I miss them and can't afford to visit them. Today you have all these fancy phones where you can video chat them. When I lived in Berlin, all we had was letters and phone calls. Today you have your phones and you can basically see them all the time. So yeah, I know it's your kids and it is hard to be away from them, but it is really, really, really a lot easier today. Oh, that's good, Paige. I'm happy to hear it. The time change made bedtime a bit difficult. I know. I thought I was going to bed at 2, and then I looked at the at the clock and it was 3, and I was like, "Oh yeah, time change." It's crazy. So yeah, that is horrible. Wait, did Anthony ever tell us if I was right? He's cleaning. It's okay. Cleaning is important. Yeah, I know, Nina. It is always hard if it's your kids. So, but it'll be okay. You will have a fantastic time, and you can video chat, and she can take you along and show you all the amazing hotels she'll be staying at. I miss traveling, but it is so expensive right now. And the funny thing, we were talking about it. Oh, I didn't see that one coming, Anthony. I was very sure that the mom was the husky. I learned something new. Okay. It's okay, Anthony. You're cleaning. That is important. See, where was I again? I'm losing track all the time. Oh, yeah, holiday. The funny thing is, David and I talked about this. Since we bought this house, it is like, well, I don't really need to travel. I mean, we have lots of space and we have a big garden and we live, in the middle of nowhere. Uh, yeah. Did anybody get any new diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club this weekend? Morgana? No, because the one that I wanted sold out in 1 minute. And I was really annoyed, both from the early access and the general release. I was there at the time, both times, and when I got to the paying, sold out. I'm sorry. Okay, Angie. Oh yeah, Nina, I remember you told me that you had a Siberian Husky growing up. Paige, you managed to not buy anything? Yes, Lilith. The funny thing is, I love Christopher Lovell's artwork. I love it. It is amazing. But the colors, it's all the brown and gray and dark, and it's just not my thing. It is beautiful. But this one with all the pink and green and everything, it's just amazing. So I want her eventually. It's the same with, is it Solstice with all the colors? These are the two ones I want. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I want Lilith. And now I have to wait, I don't know, 9 months or something. It's okay. I mean, I have a lot of diamond paintings to get to. So, oh, you got the cancer too, Morgana? I mean, it's around, so it wasn't for me, but yeah. Elisa, uh, for me, it is 5:45. So it would be, 15 minutes before the the early access. It always comes in 15 minutes earlier. So yeah. Oh, I can believe you, Morgana. I mean, it sold out in a hot second. I mean, even Berta didn't get it, and eventually, the they will be back. Mary, the good news is that the supply chain is healing. It seems like DAC is bringing restock back sooner and sooner, so it might not be as long as you think. They wrote Mary something in the group for, I don't know, I can't remember when, but somebody said, I think it was Diamond Art Club themselves, that if they believe that it will sell out, they order restocks right away. And somebody complained yesterday about they should order more when they know it is a popular um, artist, and they try to explain sometimes there is only a certain number they can order for all the releases, so they can't always decide for themselves how many to get, but they do usually order them right away. Yeah, me too, Alisa. I think that they did all order it already. So oh yeah, Morgana, people were angry, and I'm like, it's a diamond painting. I mean, most of us have a stash, so we're not running out right away. I mean, even though I have a teeny tiny stash, I have diamond paintings for months on end. So yeah. Oh, I decided not to be a part of the Dakota-thon this year because just thinking that this diamond painting is taking me a month, I was like, yeah, I'm not able to do Hazel's World and then go to this one to be a part of the J Wall. So and also for some reason I was sure that the J Wall event wasn't beginning until May. So yeah. Yes, Morgana, I think people would have been furious if it had been a limited edition. I mean, I wouldn't be in their shoes if it had been limited edition. I mean, you should have been in the VIP group yesterday. It was crazy. Elsa, I got this secret garden. Berta gave it to me so that I could be in the event. So yeah, Berta's the best. So when I'm done with this one, I'll kit that one up. You have that one too, Paige? Yay! And I have also talked with Kay and Mr. and Mrs. Dubé about my diamond paint along. So I can just give them all the information and they will put it in the calendar for 2024. It's like, oh, I can't, I'm a little, I don't know, I don't host it, do I? Am I just not the person who's behind it? Wait, Nina, what did I miss something? Oh, yes, I'm sorry, I didn't understand it. Yes, all port glue has the clear film and double-sided adhesive has the white cover. Yes. So That is how you know it. And the funny thing is, for the longest time, I didn't know. Um, and I didn't mind the double-sided adhesive at all because I don't know where I was watching somebody write something that you just had to, and I told you this too, Nina, that you had to rub over the double-sided adhesive very hard to make the glue stick, and then just remove the paper very, very carefully. Me too, Paige. I'm so excited. Yeah, Mary, poor DAC. Oh, you have people being disappointed as well? Yeah, I mean, and the problem is, Mary, they told yesterday in the group that with this order, they had a fixed number they could order. I think maybe because of the Chinese New Year. I'm not sure. Don't hang me up on it, but I think that they had a fixed number that they could order for all of them. They had this number is what you can order. Decide how many of each you want. Um, so yeah, then they couldn't do anything. They could either say, okay, we want 2,000 of this and only 100 of these. You know. I don't know, Francesca. I mean, they did. Sorry, I need to turn on some light. They did actually, they were sorry that it sold out, but they couldn't do anything. Their hands were tied in this one. Because imagine, that is also why the one that you sneaked, Mary, that was a limited edition, they would have had more if they could order more. But yes, I think sometimes, Francesca, they do hype it up. But it is also an issue. Just look at how many people are in the VIP Facebook group. And imagine how many people aren't. I mean, they have tons of customers by now. And yes, married people get so upset. And I'm like, it's a hobby. I mean, if a hobby makes you so upset, you might need to find something else to do. And just my opinion, okay? I'm not saying that it's anybody's opinion but mine. Yeah, Francesca, it's I said every time I'm like, but why? I mean, I don't get it. I mean, of course, I'm not upset at all. I'm a little, mildly disappointed when there is something that I would like and it sells out. But again, if it isn't limited edition, hey, Don, welcome. Yeah, exactly. They can predict the order quantities. There's always a reason behind the scene for what they do. Yeah, Mary, absolutely. Um, yeah, they this time they didn't have any choice. They were literally bound on hands and feet. Is that what you say? It isn't Danish that you are bound on your hands and feet. I sometimes have a lot of fun for trying to figure out how to say some of these in English, and Google is my friend. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, is that how you say it? I wouldn't have considered that one. It's like yesterday, David and I we were watching a video from a rescue company, a animal rescue company in Denmark, and I was actually quite angry with the company. Mary usually hear hands tied behind their backs. That makes sense. Okay. So I was watching this little video where they were baiting people to, donate money for them. And you were seeing this teeny tiny kitten that lay there sucking its paw because it was so hungry. And I just got upset for why would you film that when you know the kitten is hungry? Just give it something to eat. And I'm like, and then I was again thinking afterward because in Danish, directly translated, it would be, hold on, that you were abusing the kitten, right? But the word in Danish is actually kitty abuse in one word, but it is, you can use it as a pun, because it's I don't know how to explain that, but you can say pun intended or pun not intended, because the word that we use is having a name for kitten in it. So when it is actually about a kitten, it's like, that was hard to explain. It's so hard, when it's different languages and you don't know how to. Again, it's the sign of the times, I think. People are so easily upset nowadays. I think everyone needs to take a deep breath and relax a little. Yes, Elsa, you're so right, Morgana. You can relate, Paige. Yeah, hands were tied. I think it is like Mary said, that it's hands tied behind the back. It's so funny. I'm making up words all on my own. I did the same when I lived in Germany. I would make up words because, it made sense in my head. I'm still doing it. Hey, Robbie, welcome. So good to see you. I'm sorry I missed the live yesterday. I hope you have a nice weekend. So yeah, people are easily upset. I mean, the times that we live in is all about me, 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 and me again. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's. The funny thing is, it's not just the younger people. It's the people in my age and older. They're all like, I need, I want, and screw everybody else. Oh, it's good to see you, Robbie. Yeah, Morgana, life is too short to be upset all the time. I mean, I'm tired enough as it is. If I should be upset all the time, no, 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 no. I don't have time for that. I mean, I was looking yesterday on the Diamond Art Club. I have in the wish list thingy, you can make like a million wish lists as you please. And one of them I have is diamond paintings that I own or have been gifted to me. Um, so I was in there looking, and I have 25 diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club. I mean, how did that happen? Well, at least I'm working on one right now, and I'll be working on the next very, very soon. But I'm like, wait, I need to work faster, which is why I'm not really upset that I didn't get Lilith yesterday. But I'm like, wait. But then again, I have seen people who started purchasing just a few months ago, and they already have like, I don't know, some of them have like 30 already. I'm like, you have been purchasing for about 3 months. How can you have 30 already? I mean, my first purchase was July 31st of last year. So, I mean, 25 isn't so bad, is it? It will, Morgana, it will get worse. Yes, Francesca, stats building can happen so fast, but I don't have any room. I need to clear room in here. I need to look at everything and yeah. I'm pretty sure I have stuff in here that I don't need. I have yarn that I need to sell and yeah. Paige, I can't judge anyone on stash size. I went on an absolute spree last year. How many do you have, Paige? And Morgana, you have way too many. You wouldn't know anything about that, Anthony. Well, I have heard how many you just purchased within the last month or two. So, yeah. Anthony, I wrote an email to Jay, but I'm not sure I used the right email. I have heard that there is two out there. I'm not sure I have the right one. Francesca, that is why I have no more than 5 rule and prefer no more than 3 in your stash. I lose the excitement of what I bought otherwise because I'm always looking to the next. I like to buy and start. I understand that. And someone told me that, I could always de-stash. And I was like, but all the ones that I have are the ones that I really, really, really love. I wouldn't even know which ones to de-stash because they're all bought with love and interest. And yeah, I had the attention on staying around 20, which I'm still living up to that, okay? And one of the ones that I have is this teeny tiny one there. It's the Muni made one. And the other teeny tiny one is this one right there. The Flintstones that I also got from Berta. I'm pretty sure that one will just be snabby. So yeah. Some of them will be pretty fast. I think it's the same with the Derby one. It is a teeny tiny snack size. I think those will just be done. I don't know. Does anybody know? Will there be I think Bella at Nicole did a Harry Potter event last summer. I mean, I could just do the Derby one and be over with it. I have to write my cousin because their son, well, maybe this one isn't the right one, but he loves Harry Potter. And I was like, I wonder if he wants this with the Newt, because that would be fun, to get them out of the house. Yeah, maybe Elisa. They have their own company now, so they might not. Yeah. Well, then maybe I don't know. Maybe I just do it between events. For some reason, I'm like, I'm doing this event and I'm going on to this event, and then I have this. I don't know. Maybe next year I'll be doing no events after the one I'm doing. I'm actually quite, how many will be in it. The event, non event, or what was it? Someone said that the event, non event. Paige, you really enjoy collecting them. I have about 55 in my stash though, and I feel like that is about enough. Yeah, I would, yeah, me. But I mean, some people have, who was it? Someone in the VIP group told she had 500, and I lost my breath there for a second. Morgana, yeah, but Francesca, after you have so many, you kind of forget what you have, and it is exciting all over again when you look through your stash. But isn't it sad when you don't remember which ones you have? I mean, they have the feature on the Diamond Art Club now where you already purchased this. But what if you got something, as a gift and you end up buying it again? I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, Mary, can you see that one? It is right in the front of this dash. It could be old age, Morgana. Well, maybe. But then what is my excuse? I keep forgetting stuff all the time. Oh, wait, that's pain brain. That's right. Someone finished my coffee. Oh, well. Yeah, it is right there. And every time I see it, I think of you. Just like every time I see the ones from Berta, I think of her. They're all very special to me, the ones that somebody gifted me. I love them. So, yeah, my brain is foggy today. Hey, should I move everything away so I can show you how far I am with this Newton ether before I've ended it all? Yeah, but somebody, usually I don't know if you have that in other languages, but if you finish a soda or your coffee and you say, like, there's a hole in my mug because somebody finished this off. It's a joke. Put that one down there. And I'm trying to put everything away so that I can pick it up. There you go. And then, oh, white. No falling to the floor. I already broke one. Hold on. There we go. Look, I don't have a lot left. And look at Pickett. Isn't he cute? I love Pickett. Yes, don't forget the thumbs up, please. I say this every time, but I still don't understand why Teddy is blue. So, yeah, almost done. And I'm still hating all the color blocking. All the white is color blocking. But I got to practice how to multi-place, even though multi-placing with light colors isn't the best idea, I found out. Well, I knew that already, but yeah. Wait a minute, I need to get this one between the table and the radiator? The heater? I don't know. What's a heart? Thank you. Wait. Oops, somebody fell over. It is big? Well, Robbie, this is a medium sized one, I think. I have some who are even bigger. I mean, I have been wondering because this one is 65 centimeters wide and this one is 70. So I'm like, I wonder how I get that on my table. Thank you, Morgana. Yes, Francesca, it looks way better than the advertised one. Um, and I like the ABs where they're placed because that really makes the painting come to life. What I don't like, besides the glue, is this. This is the second smallest Elizabeth Ward container. I have so much trash. Morgana, you actually finished one of your whips. Yay! Which one? Ooh, and Francesca too finished a whip. Yay! So which one are you starting, Francesca? Oh, I have to go into the Mermaids and Magic Facebook group and fill out the Google Doc. I've never tried that before. So I'm kind of like, ooh, I wonder how that is. So yeah. Nina, are you still in here? All dogs go to heaven. Oh, that one is cute. I like that one. It is really adorable. So yeah. But Angie sent me a picture the other day of how much trash she had in one of her diamond paintings. And then I sent her this one yesterday, and I'm like, ooh. Francesca started the Laloon from Diamond Shop. Okay, how do you like it? Nina, when are you coming to visit again? Because I mean, I still have these teeny tiny samples. No, they'll be here as long as it takes. I'm just silly. So yeah. Ooh. I was I've just filmed an unboxing yesterday with the yarn and this. I love the color, and I showed this to Mary yesterday, and I also shared it with Nicole, of course. But look at the spout. I have a one of a kind Bella Art de Nicole tray. I mean, can you see it? The spout is weird, and Rosa is good, Morgana. She's I don't know how she's faring the I don't know what to call it, the divorced child's thing, because I didn't see her this Monday. I couldn't do anything because my shoulder was, I don't know, weird. I couldn't, every time I tried to move my shoulder, it felt like it was popping out of its socket. So, I mean, I can't lift her, and I couldn't drive the car. But when my brother sent me pictures, she looks happy enough. Francesca, I mean, I've heard a lot of people say that they love the artwork, but the canvas and drills isn't the best. Okay, Nina. Well, we'll figure it out. And it is Easter in a hot second. So, yeah. But hi, how was the sleep? Okay. I'm not sure, Nina. I mean, she's. I think she doesn't have the language yet to express her feelings. Um, but I noticed last time when I was down there, she did, go right to the boundaries. And I think that's because, she's feeling that something's changed. Oh, yeah, again, I will see her tomorrow so we can get to gymnastics, hopefully. I mean, we have an issue with trainers right now, but otherwise, we'll just stay here. So, yeah, absolutely see her tomorrow. And I can't wait. I feel like she's growing so fast that every time I see her, she's an inch taller or something. I have learned 20 new words. Um, Francesca, yeah, I think I'm having so much fun with it because I'm blinging it up with Swarovski crystals and some ABs. Ooh. So how's the coffee working for you better? No sleep. Well, sometimes just having a little shut eye really, really helps. I like that sometimes, just, laying there with the eyes closed and some music or something in my ears, and the world is away from me. I just had a coffee too better because I was tired. Yeah, I know, Nina. She's just doing what every kid does. But, she's she's gonna have a rough few months, I think. And all I can do is to be there and make sure that she knows she's loved, and yeah, she'll be okay, I think. I mean, she's a happy child, an intelligent child. I just hope that she sees her mom because, her little head could conjure up some horrible things if she doesn't see her mom, I think. Yeah, Francesca, I think it is. I mean, from being with her mom every day to her just being gone like that, it would be horrible. Especially because she's a mama's girl. And I'm not really sure if it's what she was or if it's because she knew something was up because of this isn't nice to say about my brother, but he has a horrible temper and he's selfish at sometimes. So if something or someone doesn't do as he say right now, kind of like my mom actually, he gets into a fit. I just hope he doesn't do that with Rosa because she's a child. Um, so she might have heard or seen things of episodes that wasn't for her to see, so that she was actually clinging to her mom, as a way to protect her. I don't know. Yes, Morgana, they do grow up way too fast. I mean, she's about to turn 3 in a few months. I'm like, wait, you were just born. Yeah. We were talking about the last time I saw her. We were talking about how my mom had her birthday, and we were saying that grandma is old. And then she just turned to me and say, I'm gonna be 3. Say, yes, you're gonna be 3, sweetie. Do you know when your birthday is? And she was like, thinking a little, like, this summer. Say, yes, this summer. Do you know which month? And she was like, again, thinking a little. I'm not sure. It's like, okay, your birthday is in June. Just like Palace, she said. I don't know how she remembered that that Palace's birthday is in June because usually I just tell her that there is a week between them. So Pelle will be 3 this June as well. So yeah, and it's so cute whenever she's out here and she sees him. Rosa's Pelle, he's my cat. And I'm like, so Pelle is your cat? Like, yes. So Pelle isn't Auntie's cat? No, Rosa's kitty. You have the others. Okay, Elisa. I hope you feel better very soon and have a good day and week. Yeah, I hope you feel better very soon, Elisa. It isn't funny when everything hurts, and yeah, I know what that feels like. So yeah, she's a smart cookie, that one. Alisa. Oh, by the way, next Sunday, on Easter Sunday, I'm not here. Apparently, we are having Easter dinner with the family, and I don't know how things is in the U.S., but do you have a day off on Easter Monday, or are you going to work? Because I was wondering if I should just move it to Monday, or I should just have a day off. Nina, I remember how we explained to our oldest when her birthday is when she was little. When all the trees have leaves, and she got so mad when people picked the new leaves off the trees. Oh, Mary, we usually have Good Friday off. Okay, so not Monday. Well, then we just have a day of no. I mean, I haven't had a day off of my lives. Well, we did on Christmas, didn't we? So 2 days off in about a half a year, that'll be okay. You have your birthday on Easter Sunday. I hope you have an amazing birthday, Robbie. And Paige will be away on Easter holiday. Well, then. So, Francesca, we have the day off on Good Friday, but not all companies give Easter Monday off. Oh, not even give the Good Friday off? I think we have it really, really good in Denmark. We have oh God, what is the Thursday called? The day before Good Friday? I know what it is in Danish. So we have Thursday through Monday, both day included off. And then the Friday before we have off as well. Morgana, it's Easter. Wait, now what? Now you lost me. Hold on. I need to check because I'm confused now. You made me confused. Oh, it's the weekend after. So next Sunday I'll be here, but in 14 days. See, I got confused as well. Yeah, the 9th. So next Sunday we'll be here, but then on Easter, um, there will be no live because of Easter. But I think it's weird that not all countries have the same, around Easter because maybe it's just a Christian thing. I don't know. Denmark is a so-called Christian country, so we get all the Christian holidays off. Um, so yeah. Oh, everybody, keep talking amongst yourself for a second. I need to go to the office. Okay, be right back. Hello, I'm back again. Hold on. Thank you. So, uh, so how about the weather page? Yeah, Morgana, it's pretty nice here today. We have so many long weekends in Denmark. Yeah, Nina, but in autumn we only have the week 42. No Thanksgiving or Halloween off. Oh, that's right. I mean, the Americans have Thanksgiving and Halloween. We don't have that one. You have sunshine, Francesca? Oh, you had snowy, wintry mix. Yesterday we had a bit of rain. And it's beautiful in Pennsylvania. About 50 Fahrenheit. Oh, that's nice, Dawn. We had a lot of sunshine today. Maybe that was a kind of excuse me from the universe for having the time zone. So, yeah. If you can hear David in the background, he's talking with some gaming friends, I think. So, yeah, that'll be the noise in the background. Look at this. See, the light is off again. This is hot pink, and this one here is silvery black. It's from North Alchemist. What he plays, Paige, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Mary, I've never been off work for Halloween. I wish that were the case. Oh, I thought everybody had off for Halloween. Could that be because you're in supply chain? So that they need to have all the groceries out there? It is. I will take a pictures and, you know, the unboxing will be there on Monday. You get to see it a little earlier than everybody else. It is pretty. I saw it, and I was like, it was on sale as well. I mean, I can only buy them when they're on sale. So I was like, ooh, love the colors because I do have this one in purple and white pearlescent. So I was like, I need something pink in my life. Oh, really? I thought everybody had Halloween off. I mean, I do hear people having eaten at midday. Really? Again, I just everybody, or maybe that's just on movies and TV shows that everybody is like sitting there and having lunch together with that turkey and all the stuff. Hmm. So that's just a TV thing. So when do you have the holiday, the Halloween dinner? Because I mean, it does take all day to do that turkey and all the stuff. Thanksgiving. Sorry, I mixed them up. Oh yeah, Halloween is the yeah. Sorry, I mixed them up in my head. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, my brain just mixed them. My brain sometimes. So you oh yeah, that's why. So Halloween is just a regular day, and then you go out in the evening, right? And then you have the Halloween parties in the weekends. Exactly, Candy Day. We had started to have Halloween in Denmark, and some people are like, "That's begging." And we have the Fastelavn in February, so people have to choose. You can have both. And people are like, well, the one in February is mostly for small children, and Halloween is for both. Yeah, they're both in the fall, so I just mixed them. I have never made a turkey. I have heard that it is quite, you have to do all the right things and feed it with milk and stuff, otherwise, it will be dry. Oh, they do, Francesca? Have Halloween costume, dress it up at work? That is cool. Oh, I would love that. But it would be quite boring to be the person that doesn't do Halloween and just be over here. I'm like, hi, I'm just normally. No. Oh, that would be funny. So, will you have that in your company, Francesca? Did you find a new web designer? Because I saw a certain person's video the other day, just waiting for releasing something. So I was just wondering. No employees. Well, you could do it with yourself and your husband. Or we could do a Zoom with, some of the people that help you, and we could do a dress up. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and it's also that the Americans and Canadians have different Thanksgiving days, right? And here I am again wondering why. Yay, Francesca, finally. I mean, I would never have thought that it would be so hard to make a web page. Okay, Nina, talk to you later. Give her my best. Robbie, you had 400 kids at the door for Halloween? Oh my God. How does one person have that much candy? I mean, you will just have to have little snacks. I would be so stressed if I had 400 people at my door. Robbie, how did you do it? Did you do little bags with a little candy in it and just gave those out, or I mean, I 2 years ago we had about, I don't know, 60 at our door, and I was stressed out. So I can't even imagine having 400. Is that normal? My brain is a little shocked right now. I can't even imagine. Well, it wouldn't happen here because I don't even think that we have 400 kids out here. I think if we have 150, it's many. Because I mean, in this area we have 200 houses. A lot of them are, elderly people who have grandchildren by now. Yeah, Francesca, that might be because it's unique and everything. Morgana, you have zero trick or treaters? Robbie, that must have been a lot of work making 400 bags. And how do you even know how many will be there? I mean, you would have to do like 1,000. No, well, you get me exaggerating, but you would have to do like so many bags because you don't know how many kids will be there. And I mean, you would live in a busy neighborhood if you have 400 kids stopping by. I mean, even in this school district that we live in, I would say if there is 150 kids, that would be a lot. Yeah, Francesca, I'm blown away too by the amount of kids that stop by Robbie's house. Sorry, I need to hydrate. The medicine that I'm getting now is making my mouth dry. So how many did you have to do, Robbie? I mean, 400 would be, if you don't know how many is there, I would be scared. Or did you just say we make 400 and then too bad to the rest of them? Even though I would love having that many kids stop by my house. I mean, just to see that amount of kids. I mean, that would be amazing. I remember that the youngest we had was just, around 2 years old, and he couldn't even say trick or treating. He would say something like, "Ego read." It was so cute. And he got very excited when we put down the ball that we had with candy, and he got to pick the one that he wanted. We just had, the single wrapped things. We had little chocolate bars and hard candy and chocolate lollies and stuff like that. So and he could just pick, what do you want? And we was kind of like, okay, one chocolate bar, like these little chocolate bars, and then a handful of the other smaller things. And his eyes just got big. Oh, okay, so it was like, okay, 400 and no more candy. Well, making 400 bags would take forever, I think. Unless you did it like conveyor belt, like just had all the candy lined up and then just tuk, 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 back, close, tuk, 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 back, close. 400. Um, I'm shocked over here. So sorry. I wonder if Berta fell back into sleep or she's just waking and looking. Oh, I forgot she finished her monster something. So I forgot to ask her if she's kitting up a new one or if she is doing a whip or something. So yeah. I could also see that Nicole from Bella de Nicole wrote me, "You're lacking." Okay, Berta. Well, leg away. So yeah. Oh, this week was also David's mom is going to go to a, what's it called? A care facility, home, for elderly people who can't live in their own homes anymore. Okay, Robbie. And so she had to decide if she wanted to be in her old town or in our town. And they went over to look at a few of the homes in her old town. And then first she chose the old town that she lived in. And the caseworker called over there and asked, how many is on the wait list. And she was told, well, we have 25 on the waiting list right now, and that is just all over the district where there is 7 homes. Um, and she would have to wait. And, if she received a letter for a home and it wasn't the one that she wanted, she would, have to, and it could be years sometimes. So they eventually had to choose the town that we live in because she could get an offer the week coming up for one of the places that, the family likes. So they're going out there, I don't know, Wednesday to see that. Yeah, nursing home. Thank you, Dawn. So they're going out there to look at that nursing home on Wednesday. So yeah, she's a little apprehensive, I think. But, she also knows that this is a good thing. And she also knows that she can take care of herself in her home. Plus, that with her scattered memory by now, she doesn't really feel that it's her home, which has been months. Oh, yeah, but I remember La Rua. You told me that. Sorry. Um, so she doesn't feel like that's her home because she keeps talking about her old home. Um, so yeah. So hopefully she can move to that nursing home very soon because right now it's just temporary. And it isn't, she can't have her own furniture or, her pictures or anything. So she has to, you know, she gotten out a lamp and a few pictures and stuff, but it isn't her stuff, so she doesn't feel at home. I mean, she called David Friday night and, asked him to for him to come and bring her home and to bring some cigarettes when she came. And she can't smoke right now because she has oxygen in her nose, and she keeps forgetting that. So the staff has her fire and cigarettes because they found out one day that she had reached the cigarettes and smoked in her room with the oxygen on. And the oxygen thing, it gives oxygen to the room as well. So it's like that room could have exploded. And I'm like, what employee made that mistake to put her cigarettes in the cabinet so that she could reach them? Hey, Anonymous, it's okay. You're never late. You just missed something. That is okay. Um, so yeah, she can't smoke. But I really hope that she can move in soon because then she will have her stuff around her. I mean, they will need to choose what to bring because there isn't a lot of room. Yes, Francesca, so dangerous. And she doesn't understand it. She doesn't know that it's dangerous. And she doesn't understand that she needs to have the oxygen in her nose. She keeps, because the oxygen is cold, so she's feeling like her nose is running all the time. So she keeps fiddling with her nose, and taking paper up. So it ends up falling out or sitting up here, and then the oxygen level in her blood goes down. And I mean, it's been down to around just under 80, which isn't very healthy. Yes, Morgana, very scary. Um, so it's like, it isn't good. But as the system is here in Denmark, you can't force her, you know? You can't, I don't know if you even have a system like that that could force, the the oxygen. It's called an oxygen glasses in Denmark. I don't know what it's called in English, but it's this system where you have the oxygen in your nose and then they go around the ears and down here. And they're not, you can move them around, of course, but it's like, can you maybe find a system where it's like sitting snug so she can't remove it? And you can't force it because that's illegal. Every time you do something like that, you have to fill out a gazillion papers as why you do it. And if, oh, there's so many people, there's so many papers, and you have to do it every time you do something. That means you can't just do it the first time you do it and that's it. You have to do it every single time. So people that just don't do it, they can just go in there, every so often if it's her turn to be looked after, and then say to her, you have to keep the oxygen in your nose. And she is kind of weird because she would do this thing ever so often, that she would take this oxygen and roll it neatly together, put it down an oxygen concentrator. Thank you, Berta. So she would roll it neatly together, put it on the oxygen, whatever thing it is, and then go to bed. Because this is just in the way, This isn't mine. I don't know why it's in here. Or she will go to bed and then take it off, and then when the employee comes in and say, why have you what happened here? And she would look down at it. Oh, I don't know how that happened. Is that mine? Do I need that? And they will give it back to her. And if you then go in and do it again, just and you look to her a little later, it is on the floor again. So yeah, I mean, how we don't know how to make sure that she gets the oxygen that she needs. So that is probably the thing that will kill her. That she isn't getting enough oxygen, which is bad. I mean, I think they wrote in the system that she had been the night employee had been in there, and she was sitting in her easy chair without the oxygen. So she had put on the oxygen, um, and had left again, came in a little later, and he was off the oxygen again. And then I don't know if it was the day shift that then came in, I don't know, an hour or so later, and he was off the oxygen again. And then they, you know, put on the oxygen thingy on the finger, and it was down to 81. And I mean, this was within a few hours. So I've been wondering really, how high does the oxygen get, even with the oxygen in the nose? Because, the they were in there quite often within this span of time. So, if they come in and give her the oxygen back and she then ends down at 81, I mean, it would have to be quite low, to begin with. But I don't know. I mean, I know nothing. I have nothing to say. So, yeah. How are you doing, Anonymous? I hope you have a nice weekend or had a nice weekend. Um, you missed that I was showing the diamond painting. You have to look at the replay if you wanted to see how far along I am in the diamond painting. So yeah, it is all a little scary, and especially that smoking accident. I was like, darn it. I mean, it wasn't just dangerous for her, but the entire building could have exploded. I'm like, oh dear me. I mean, oh, and she can't have a beer out there. She enjoys, for her dinner, she likes to have half a beer. Um, and she can't go out there because they have alcoholics. So that's also one of the things that'll be better when she comes to the home, to the nursing home, because out there she is allowed to, in her little apartment, room, whatever you want to call it, she is allowed, to have beer and wine and whatnot, because that is her apartment, you know. So that'll be better for her. And then again, she'll have all her stuff around her, even though she can't get everything. So yeah, a lot of stuff is happening. And I'm still wondering, why does everything happen at once? I'm still waiting for the third thing to happen. I mean, everything happens in three, right? I don't know. Maybe the third thing is me changing up my medication. I don't know. I'm going to the pain clinic. When was that? When was that? Oh, next week on the 4th. Yeah, the week after, just before Easter, I'm going to the pain clinic to a doctor's appointment to talk about, what medication to try to peel, to remove that medication from my list right now. So that's exciting. Anyways, I want to know, what is everybody working on right now? I know that Berta is working on La Rua. So what are everybody else working on? Let me know if you're still here and isn't already zoned out because I'm boring. And maybe some of the lurkers, if you're in here, can answer as well. I would love to know what you're working on. Mary is still here and working on her taxes. And you're still working on the, darn it, you showed it yesterday. Uh, oh, yeah, the gnomes one. So that is the one Mary is working on in diamond painting. What else? Who else? What else are you working on, people? Let me know. Let me know. Paige is working on Toadstool Cottage by Dominic Davidson and Easter Bunny Basket by Susan Winget. Winget? I don't know. Morgana is still here. Anonymous, weather here is awful. It's been snowing for 3 hours. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate snow. Yeah, the St. Patrick's Day gnomes. And Paige is working on a Chuck Pinson as well. How many? I was I was talking with Berta the other day, and I was like, I'm a one project at a time kind of gal. It would stress me out to have more than one going. Elsa couldn't resist. Started on your cross stitch conversion. Aquarius by J Wall. Ooh, for the event. I know from Anthony, and he told us that last weekend, I think last time, that there will be announcements up on April 14th. So I can't wait. I still need to order the canvases, I think. Yeah. I found an AliExpress seller that does port glue as well, but way cheaper than Ever Moment. So I'm gonna try to order there. Dawn is working on a stained glass cat from crystal canvas art. Ooh, that is interesting. Do you have that one on? Oh yeah, I think I saw that one, Dawn. Didn't I? Or was that somebody else? Is it on your Instagram? Cat is here and lurking. Hi, Cat. You're working on Joys of Spring. Cat, lurking and working is not a problem. Anonymous, not a sore today. How are you? Except from tired, I am okay. I think I have lower back pain, but other than that, I'm okay. Dawn did the Aquarius, and it turned out beautiful. And Anonymous is working on Fuji Flora. A lot of people have been working on that one. Paige, I have to go into leg mode. Take care, everyone. Lovely talking with you all. Okay, Paige. Nice talking to you too, and have a great week. Elsa, when is that event taking place? The cross stitch one? Oh, October, I think. Do we still have Anthony in here? I think it is October. Or is it September? I don't know. I think it's either the 15th of September or October. I think October. Uh, Dawn, it's not on your Instagram yet. Okay. Yeah, Morgana. We wish Pate a good week. I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's from October 15th or about there until Christmas. It is October. Thank you, Francesca. And it's until December, right? And the end of December? I think so. Because it takes a lot of time to do those plastic conversions. I need to buy the pattern as well. And then I need to write back to Evermoment and ask, have any of you ordered thrills from Evermoment? Because I've been wondering. I mean, you do put down all the DMC numbers and how many you need for each color, but are they adding on extras for trash drills, or do you yourself have to add on some extras? Uh, yes, the Aquarius is beautiful, Elsa. Which company did you do, Dawn? No stitch here, so I couldn't tell you. My bad. What couldn't you tell me, Berta? Okay, Elsa. Okay. So they add a lot of extras. Okay, well, that's good. Because I'm like, so if I ordered, I don't know, let's say 1437 is needed, and then there was like, I don't know, 35 bad drills, and I was like, okay, so I'm missing those, or Heike, hi, welcome. How are you doing? I just saw some of your new paintings from um, the one with the diamond art. So pretty. Yes, exactly, Francesca. They will launch the Crusted Conversion event April 14th. And they will also open up the Facebook group. So that'll be exciting. I can't wait to see everything that they'll do. And I heard that they are starting to contact, small shops to get prices and everything. That is good. That is the good thing about my event, an event, is I don't need to worry about prices because it's just a paid along. I'm okay, Heike. I'm still a little, weird in my head after the time change. How are you and the kids from the time change? Oh, you used sparklers for all the stars in the Aquarius? Ooh, that would be nice. Do you have that one on your Instagram, Dawn? I need to go see that one. I ordered both quad cubes and crystals to use in the astronomers when we're doing that one. Oh, you're not doing that event? Have you done it before, Berta? Have there been another cross-stitch conversion event? It's okay, Berta. Thank you, Francesca. I'm not even sure who told me that. Oh, that was Christopher. He had an event that was a paint along as well, so he called it the event non-event. I just took it in. I love Christopher saying that. Elsa, you never worked with sparklers? Just go to AliExpress. There are so many rhinestones in there, both for round and square. Mostly rounds. So depending on which one you have, you can get so many sparklers. It's crazy. Okay, Dawn, I'll go look. I go look. So yeah, I I'm wondering really, if I should buy more rhinestones and what is called ABs just to have in my stash. But again, I'm like, you know, why not just go with what the kids bring? I don't need to have extras. Yeah, I think I'm not very good at where to place them and everything. I think for the astronomer that is easy. That's just all the stars. But yeah, you need symbols on your canvas better. I get that. I want to try it. Just is it something or isn't? Francesca, there are huge difference in sparklers you buy though. The best are the glass ones, and they are more expensive. Oh, I believe you, Francesca. It's just from a European perspective, a lot of us use AliExpress, you know. And there are some companies. I talked to Angie about this because she has basically the same issues as the Europeans. So she has ordered a lot from AliExpress, and she found a few shops that has very good um, rhinestones. You died also. You decided against it on this since the ones that is going on. Oh, the one that you have to hang it next to doesn't have any. Oh, I yeah, absolutely. Then they would have to be kind of the same. Yeah, Francesca, you're right. But I hate technically also sells their crusted patterns pre-printed with color symbols. The only issue with that option is they only do it in the mini version. So that is an issue. I know, Don. A lot of the Americans does that. So yeah, that is the only thing, Francesca. Because, for example, the one that I want to do the big one because I saw the difference in the mini and the big one, and yeah, I didn't like the little one because the details is kind of missing, and I could see it in her face. So yeah, I rather do the big one and then get a good result. But maybe I'm just too picky. I don't know. I might be too picky. Francesca, I saw in the hate, um, the crusted. what is it called? There is a hate cross stitch conversion Facebook group, and they had a conversation in there where she wrote they will only do them in the mini version because doing them in the big would be way too big. So maybe the machines can't do it that big, and it is also a matter of how to roll them and send them, because some of them will be even the one that I want to do, it is 140 on the smallest, 140 centimeters on the smallest side. So how would you send that? Okay, Francesca, I just don't know how they would ship that big of a canvas. I mean, 140 on the shortest side, that would be quite a big canvas to ship. I can't even imagine. How would you get a box long enough to do that? Oh, that is nice, Francesca. I love that she listed you on their sites. Now you just need to launch officially. Can you imagine getting a box that's almost 150 centimeters wide? I wouldn't even know how to get it through the door. Well, I know, but where would I put it? I don't know. I mean, having it on my dining table would be crazy. Oh, see, now you got me thinking. No, I don't want to do that. I've decided to, and in the beginning, I was like, okay, I want to do 70 centimeters wide and then a kilometer long. But then we had the issue again with my table here. So I decided to make the canvases 35 wide, width, long, I don't know. And then have four. And then on the longest, I will put them down in the middle. So I will have 8 canvases. You forgot you were supposed to promote someone. Who do you have to promote, Berta? Really? Ordered some huge canvases? Oh, I have to find that one. I don't think so, Anonymous. I mean, a lot of people buy from Amazon. I even looked at some jelly ones from Amazon, and I showed Berta this, and who else did I show it? I think maybe Angie. And the price in Danish kroner for these jellies was 200 Danish kroners. I then had to pay around 120 kroners in that, or around 100 kroners in that, that is more than okay. No, around 75. That was it in that, and then I would have to pay like 130 kroners in shipping. So it would be twice the price from I would have to pay 400 Danish kroners to get something that cost me 200. And I'm like, yeah, that is not going to happen. I mean, I don't mind paying the VAT, but I do mind the shipping price being that high. That was just, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to live without these just fine. I mean, I have seen some that ordered the metallics from Amazon and they look great. But of course, Francesca, um, it would come down to who you buy from. Of course it will. So, yeah. I mean, the one that I bought the quad cubes from, it was, I was shown to that seller from Angie, and she had a bunch of them already in her stash, drill stash, and they looked great. She showed me pictures, so I was like, okay, I don't mind buying from that person because they look good. So yeah, but I do look forward to getting them. You might have a few more than usual that you have to take out as trash drills. Um, but just wait and see. They could also be very, very good. Who knows? I am looking forward to receiving the ones that I ordered just to see, how are they? Are they different sizes? I mean, Angie was like, she had the one of J Wall's printings as a pure rhinestone kit, and that one she bought from Uniquely Yours Down Under. And even with that company, she had rhinestones in different sizes. And I'm like, that is not going to happen. I know, but I know. I don't know if, my thing is, I'm not really sure that I want to right now. I don't know. I'm not sure. Do you have anything we should talk about? I think I ran out of stuff. No, no, you can't be too picky, but you just have to wait and see, Heike. Even if you buy from an expensive company like the one that, see, I forgot the name right there. Down under, Unique Yours Down Under, you would expect that the rhinestones were, same size, but they weren't. And I had to, or she had to, take them out because sometimes they were like way too big and sometimes they were like way too small. And you can't put that on a canvas because you only have that much space for a drill. And I would have been angry if I had gotten, because they're not cheap. I have been in there looking at the prices and, I mean, I would have to write Diamond Art Club about this. I will tell them that look at this. And it isn't just me being picky. I am picky. I know that. But the ones that I removed either had, the extra little pieces on the side, they have cavities, there's these little long pieces. But most of these, when I try to place them down on the canvas, they move the other kits because they have these extra nubbly bits on the sides. And then I don't feel like I am picky to take those away because they don't fit the canvas. And I am kind of, I can't wait to see what they're going to say about that. I mean, if I can't fit them on the canvas, I can't use them. Timor's glass sparklers are phenomenal. Okay, Francesca. Maybe I need to try them one day. Right now, I'm just enjoying just doing Diamond Art Club ones. I mean, I can't remember who said to me, "Have you tried leaving the canvas without cover on?" And I have done that a lot of times. Just left it from one day to the other without anything on it. Okay, but I'm gonna end it anyway here. Have fun in Zoom and say hello to the ones I know. I don't know, Francesca. I mean, this is a lot. This is the second smallest. I know that in this color, I have picked away at least 10%. At least. So I'm just happy that there's way more than enough. But There is one of the colors. Where is it? I think this one, 3828. I know I have a lot more to place on the kit, and I have this left. Just because there was so much trash. And I'm like, I'm afraid I'm gonna run out of them. Um, and that is an issue. I mean, also with this one, 3778. I can't remember how many more I need to place, but I mean, if I don't have anyone else, this is okay. I mean, but yeah, it is a little, scary. I don't know how many ABs I have left to place. Not a lot. So I mean, look at this one for instance. This AB is done, so I don't have any more left to place. And this is a lot, I think, to have left over. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I have a little more to place on this 118, so there's still a lot left. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, hopefully I'll be done very soon, and then I can say how many I ran out of. Hopefully I won't run out. I really, really hope that I won't run out, because then I have to wait forever to get a new one. Especially when I'm not buying anything right now. I mean, I can't remember. I think it's been weeks since I last bought a diamond painting. It wasn't until this week that they had one that I was like, okay, I need to have this one. Um, Other than that, I haven't really had any for a while. Which is okay. Again, I have something to work on. I'm not running on fumes here. So yeah, but I know that they have trash, Francesca. I absolutely know that. I was just a little surprised that it would be this many. I have seen other people show, the trash after finishing a canvas, and I mean, even if they took these small ones, it was just like something like this they had as trash, and I mean, there's quite a size difference, right? Anyway, I will I will see where we go. So yeah. I think it's okay. It's been almost 2 hours, and I think I have to end this one. But I'm happy. I'm grateful that you were all here, even the ones that had to leave. And to everybody watching replay, I would be happy if you would do the hashtag replay so that I know who's watching. And to everybody here and everybody watching on replay, I hope you'll have a fantastic week. And yeah, don't forget to give the thumbs up. And hopefully, I'll see you in my next live on Sunday or on my next video. That will be an unboxing. And then I have the ribbon chat on Tuesday, a unboxing hopefully on Friday. And then I have my story, fairy tales on Saturdays. Don't forget to, listen to the fairy tale from yesterday. Leslie, hi, you've been working and lurking. So yeah, thank you, Kat. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody. Love you. Take care. Bye. Sophie, hi. Take care, everybody. Bye.